The trajectory of humanity in the coming years will not be what you think. It will not be a straight line, one great step forward. It will be a series of steps, some forward, some backward, some in a dance that is joyful, some in a dance that heralds war. You may expect things to be different than you would expect prior. You may expect things to be altered in ways you would not agree to. But you also may expect that what will be the outcome will be what is required for humanity to take a next step as a collective towards a higher way of approaching the idea of communal choice. You don't look at communal choice often because you don't have to. You don't think about the well-being of your neighbors unless you share a well, unless your property taxes will change, unless they mow the lawn, do the repairs, unless things happen that affect you directly. You don't understand that what happens across the ocean is not as far as you think. You don't understand that what is happening on the other side of the world is actually an energy half a second away. When Paul steps into someone on the other side of the world, he feels them in an instant. Time as you understand it, location as you understand it, is not operating in the same way in the higher realities. In fact, you are all dancing together and in conversation together, not only as a species, but as energetic beings that know at a certain level that they are of the same source. The disparity you see now between what is before you and what you would have be seen is vast, and will continue to be so. But there is a remedy for this as well. I am in the upper room. I have come, I have come, I have come. Behold, I make all things new. Now, when you claim this for another, you are truly seeing them from the higher perspective. You are not making them different. You are seeing them as they can only be seen in the higher octave. You are not seeking to embellish. You are not seeking to improve. You are not seeking to destroy. When one sees the beauty of another, what is not in beauty or has been misperceived as other is actually altered or falls away. Imagine looking at a kettle that is tarnished. You don't realize the kettle is made of silver until it is polished clean. You don't understand that the human being before you is as sacred as anything else, regardless of how he presents when you are covering him with your own anger, your own idealization of who he should be, or your own shame. To remedy this, you lift to a level of vibration where the old things are not present and cannot be enacted or chosen from. Understand this. The menu from the upper room does not contain certain things. Hatred would be one, shame would be another, and fear, finally, which holds the other two within it, is not present either. But because you have known fear so well, because it's enacted in your system so readily, you understand yourselves in reactive ways. Oh, look, there's an alligator, somebody says. Everybody runs from the water to the banks of the swamp. Oh, look, there's a plane coming. It doesn't look like a good one. You all run for cover. You understand yourselves actually through a history of shared trauma. The human structure has been so informed through separation that the basis of so many of its choices are to confirm that you don't even see it. You understand the idea of freedom primarily in terms of the choices you have. You understand freedom as a physical manifestation and not as a spiritual one. But physical freedom, we have to say, finally, is the residual affect of spiritual freedom. And one who is truly spiritually free cannot be contained and will not be contained because she cannot confirm it in her energetic field. In other words, you come to a level of tone, where the vibration you echo from actually dispels the creations that have been cemented through fear. It's really quite radical, quite wonderful, and really quite extraordinary to experience. Imagine you are walking down the street, bright light that you are, confirming your true freedom at a level of spirit. And the invocation of the freedom that you hold actually claims everything that you encounter in like vibrational accord. Imagine walking down the street at a pitch, a musical pitch, where the glass windows shatter as you pass them. What is actually shattering here is being lifted, is being reknown or revoked in order to be held in a higher plateau than it has been prior. You will not understand the effect of this until it is done through you. Then you will not be able to refute it. This is not magical in the least. This is not magic in the least. You may call it alchemy, yes, but finally it's something other. It is a teaching of co-resonance. The vibrational being that you are is actually claiming her world, his experience of his world, in a tone that actually exceeds and actually confounds what has hindered it from its higher expression. You become the beacon, you become the bell, and the toll of the bell awakens what it encounters. The beacon lights the way, and the bell sings the song of the new way of being that has not only come to pass, but is now being embodied.